Welcome to your daily Islanders prospect update for September 23rd. Hit that subscribe button, don't miss a video. Go to Twitter, follow @TLOMitch, that's me. Don't miss any breaking information about Islanders prospects I've yet to cover on the channel. There isn't a ton of action to talk about from yesterday. There are only 2 games featuring Islanders prospects. The first one was TPS against KalPa, and that's where Tikkanen was playing on the 4th line. He had 12 minutes, 15 seconds of ice time, and 4 penalty minutes. TPS still won 3-1, so Tikkanen, whatever, he helped them win in a way, taking maybe a few too many penalties. One of them was a slashing call that probably he shouldn't have taken, but it is what it is. They won, so, live to fight another day. The second game featured Tikkanen. And it didn't start with Tikkanen in net. He came in at the end of the first period after KalPa went down 2-0 to KooKoo, and things didn't get better from there. It finished 7-4, so you're thinking, well, at least they fought back. They were constantly down KalPa. Just constantly. The whole time down. And it just, I don't know what the heck they're doing. Last year they were so strong defensively, and this year they are a shadow of their former selves. They just can't figure out how to defend at all. Tikkanen wasn't necessarily shelled either in allowing 4 goals against. He faced 9 shots. 9 shots and allowed 4 in. And most of them, I wouldn't say most of them, but some of them weren't his fault at all. And we'll get to the goals one by one. I don't want to dissect his play. I really just want to dissect what he's facing in terms of the defense in front of him. And that's not trying to say that he's not culpable here. We'll see that he very much is. But he's not having a good time on his own right and because of the players in front of him. So stats on the day is he finished with 37 minutes and 49 seconds of ice time. And yes, he went in at the 19:22 mark, I believe, of the first period. And then they pulled him in the final 2.5, 3 minutes, I believe it was. And so empty net from there. So 37 minutes, 49 seconds, faced 9 shots in that time. 9, that is not a lot of rubber, allowed 4 goals and stopped 5 shots. Finished with a .556 save percentage. That's right, .556 was his save percentage. Absolutely horrendous showing. And we'll get to why that is when we look at the goals one by one. The first goal he allowed in was on the power play, but still, he just didn't see it in time. So the puck moves from his right to his left, and I shouldn't say he didn't see it in time, because he clearly sees it, but he's not able to get down quick enough to stop it. And he's able to see over the player, as a 6'8" goalie should be able to do, but again, he's not able to get down quick enough to block it going between the glove hand and the pad itself. So it squeaks through, I shouldn't even say squeaks through, because there's enough mustard on that it goes right through him. It doesn't just kind of trickle in. It just goes right through him, and you're going, that's one you probably should have had, bud. But, it's power play and moving, a lot of things to think of, so all right, fine, whatever. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal, and it's your first one, right? So whatever. It gets worse from there. Goal 2, I wouldn't necessarily blame him for, because the defense, well, there was no defense. Puck goes to essentially the defenseman. They have no idea how to capture the puck or hold on to it. It falls to a player in the slot, and he's got all the time in the world to go around Tikkanen. He has got no option, he being Tikkanen here. He can't do anything. He's stuck. And so it goes in, and it's 2-0. He probably could have done a Thomas Greiss poke check there to try to dislodge the puck from the attacker, but he's clearly trying to stay with the player rather than go desperation mode. But I think if he would have, he probably would have knocked that puck off, and he probably doesn't get a goal against. The third goal that Tikkanen allows is horrendous. Absolutely, there's no better way to describe it than horrendous. It's a 2-on-1 developing. The shooter comes into the zone with the puck, so he's got time to lock in on him. The shooter gets nothing on the shot. The shot is in front of, the puck's in front of him instead of behind, right? So he's got no ability to generate any momentum on that shot, and it still squeaks through Tikkanen. You can say that maybe he wasn't able to kind of get a good read on how that shot was going to hit him, but there's no mustard on that shot. There's nothing on it, and it still squeaks through. Absolutely horrendous. He should have stopped that puck. There's no question about it. The fourth and final goal he allowed, Well, you can't really blame him for it. It goes off the defender, right? Like the puck just gets into the crease and the defender tries to, I guess, toe kick it away, but instead of it going away from the net, it goes right in the net. And so like Brendan Davidson says, smiling somewhere saying like, haha, I'm not the only one. It's just absolutely horrendous showing from the entire team, but Tikkanen as well. Like, yeah, he's to blame for at least two of those goals against, and probably not the other two. So, let's say he stops those other two, or they don't go in, or let's just say he stops the two that he probably should have stopped. He still ends up with a 7 save night, which even 7 out of 9 isn't great. That's a 777 save percentage. That's not good. 556 still isn't good either, but 777 isn't any better. It was not a good showing from Henrik Tikkanen in the slightest. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And if you have, thank you, thank you, thank you.